Are we streaming? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Saying we are, yes we are. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're continuing the kingdom building in Minecraft. And yeah, since last episode you can probably see I've done a bit of work. I've sort of got the layout of the wall, how the sides are going to look. I've got another tower up on the other side. It's not like decorated on the inside, but we're going to try and tackle all of that today. What we're going to try to do today is we're going to finish that off, all the decorating there, but that'll probably come last. I'm going to try finish the actual wall off, do the little them bits all along it, and then I also want to make a start on the gate because I want there to be a massive gateway here that leads into the that's going to lead into. I've lost my head. It's basically going to lead into the actual kingdom over here. So the gate's probably going to be. I'm going to have to do a bit of terraforming. I'm probably going to have to get everything up to one level. Probably about. Probably have to get it to about here. Maybe. So get that about there. And then what we'll do is we'll obviously build the wall. What we're actually going to do then is let's do. So go here. I need to let me get a Word document up so I can write down the so I can write down the coords. Word, because I'll just command it in and then we'll make the shape of it after. That sounds like the most logical way to do it. Make sure the stream. Yeah, that's all right. Am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Let me just get myself in a party chat just to make sure, because I know what I'm like. I tend to forget. Turn that off. I don't know why that's come on. Blank Word document. My internet's being a bit weird. I don't know what's up with it today. All my streams just buffering loads. Apparently. Let me actually just turn that down. Turn it. 1080. We'll go to. Oh, it only gives you 280. Great. Bloody brilliant. That's fine. Let's go ahead and. Yeah, where's that Word document gone? There. Alright. Oh, no, it's disappeared. Where's it gone? There it is. Okay, so we need. What's the position? Actually, let me make my invite only. So I don't want people joining me. Minus 87. Minus 87. Why has it not done it? Minus. Yeah, no. It's throwing me off. Minus 87. 86. And 162. And I reckon we're going to have to do it to about. As long as we start at 86, it's alright. We're going to do it to about here. Minus 23. Alright, here we go. Minus 23. 86. 127. So we'll do that. We'll just get the actual like flooring in of this bit, so then we won't have we can just get this to the right size instead of having to like put it all the way down and then come back and edit in later. It just makes everything easier. So what we'll do is we'll do slash fill. Hopefully you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm not 100% if you'll be able to. You can't see me typing, but you can see the thing. So slash fill, and then we'll do minus 87. 87, and then it's 86. Wait, I'm on the wrong thing. 86, 162 to minus 20. What? 23. 86. 127. I believe. Yep. And then it's well, let's see what that gives me an option of here. Tile name block. Yeah, we just do grass. There we go. There we go. Crap. Yeah, that didn't work very well. I didn't think that far ahead. I didn't think that far ahead. No. Let's actually do it from here. We'll start like what? We'll start this bit here. So we'll keep the Y the same, but we'll do minus 115, 174. So wait. Minus, 1 second guys, 115, I think it was 174, like that, and then take that away for a sec. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll do That's obviously going to say wrong because it's not the right thing, but then we'll come over like here, just to make sure it gets everything. We'll come to like, well, obviously we'll get to here, minus 10, 101. Alright, so I keep going the wrong side. Minus 10, 101. What happens when you try and show off that you know commands in this game? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that's better. And then we'll just like, we'll sort of terraform it to make it look more natural over here. So I keep having this weird controller drift, this lag thing with my controller, with my when I'm looking around and stuff. It's really weird and it's kind of annoying me. But yeah, so we'll at least now we can get that wall completely done. This will be where the gate is, this little garden, this little path sort of thing. I don't know why I said garden. What I might end up doing is building like little out bits of the wall that come around here. Just have towers on that watch the valley, and then maybe someone here, maybe not. I don't know yet. We're gonna see how and where things go. That looked like a perfect circle from over there. It's a pretty good circle, to be fair. But yeah, let's focus on this wall now. I reckon we start from this side and build it over, because it's a very large straight bit, so it would be quite a bit easier doing this bit. So I'd rather do row by row than all in, like one by one, column by column. There we go. Obviously, I'm gonna add a bit of detail to the walls a bit later, and I'll probably add interior to the wall. There's not gonna be much in there because obviously it's not a very like thick wall, but I might add just like little, I don't know, like storage bit, or like just arrow holes in the wall so that people can see out of. Yeah, we're gonna have to destroy a couple of trees, but that's fine. You know what? Oh, I've just realised what would be easier. So it's that one. So minus 66. 1, 2, 3. Let me actually do that. That'd be a really smart idea because I could literally just fill the whole thing. Word. My internet is not coping today on this laptop for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just going bare slow. So what did I say? It's minus 67. 1, 2, 3. And then 50. Yep. And then we go all the way over here. It'll still be minus 60 or whatever. Minus 66, I think it is actually. Minus 66. I need to do that. Make sure it's 66 and not 67. Minus 66. 123. And then 92. Even if I've done this wrong, theoretically, there should only be about one thing that I have to actually change, like one row that I have to put in. So minus 66, 1, 2, 3, 50, and then it's minus 66, and then it's 1, 2, 3, and then what's the final number? 92. Yeah, like that, and then we'll do, I think it's just cobble. Let's write cobble. It's probably cobblestone. I'll write cobblestone and we'll see what comes up. Yeah, there we go. Did it? Oh, I'm daft. I've just annoyed myself. Alright, so where am I? So minus 66, 107, 92. So it's 107. What's that? 107. There we go. Is that done it right? It has, yeah, we got the wall up. I think best thing to do now, just try and get rid of these leaves and stuff. Probably should have cut the trees down beforehand, but oh well. Is what it is. We've done it now. There we go. Get rid of it. Very large tree. Is that tree done? Is it gonna fall apart? It will, but I've just seen a couple pieces of wood up here. Yeah, there we go. Gone? Yep, done and dusted. Easy. Now it's just these ones here. I think there's only one. That other one doesn't look too. Oh, we'll cut it down anyway. Should probably burn them down. Oh my god, I've got fire tick speed stupidly high. Tick speed in general, so it'll just burn like there's no tomorrow. Let's just hope there's no wood around here that I actually care about. There we go. In a bit tree. Obviously it leaves these little bits and stuff, but it's fine, it is what it is. Just burn everything. Burn it all to the ground. Burn the forest. I'm sorry, I'm team tree, yeah, but not in Minecraft. Not when I'm building. In real life, it should always be team tree, but in Minecraft, it's the point of the game, meant to get rid of trees. Get rid of that one. I can leave little stubs and stuff. I don't mind little stubs being around it. It looks kind of cool. It looks like we've actually gone out and like broke down some of the trees and stuff. I don't like this little overhang. Yeah, like I'll leave the stubs, but I want the actual like leaves and stuff out the way. Yeah, there we go. We'll leave it like that. Leave it how it is. Actually, maybe we'll destroy these ones here. I'm gonna have to do a lot of terraforming here though. Like if I want to build them walls out and stuff, it's gonna have to be quite a bit there. Where have you come from? There we go, just burn the block he's on. He's walking through fire. We call him the Firewalker. There we go, he's dead. Now let's just burn all this stuff. There we go. And I will do the same on the other side with the... Oh, goodbye bees. Goodbye bees. Sorry. Kinda not sorry at the same time though. Shouldn't be in the way of the wall. This is the Great Wall. The Great Wall of... I didn't even name my kingdom yet. The Great Wall of bloody... I don't know. Winterfell. No, it's not because there's not much snow. But we'll just call it the Great Wall. And we'll figure out a kingdom name eventually. Dragonopolis? No, that's a bit weird. I'm probably gonna do the same thing with this and just maybe block all of that out. Yeah, it's probably smart to actually block it all up. So let's do -7.6, -7.6. No, 7.8. What am I on about? -7.8, 106, 84, and then we'll do same on the other side. Obviously, there's gonna be bits we have to fill in, but it's fine. I don't mind it. I just don't fancy filling in this whole entire bit. And then what was it? Minus. So we're gonna want minus. Oh no. So we're gonna want whatever minus this is. So like minus 41, and then 114. No, minus 41, and then we're gonna want 106, and then we're gonna want 63. They're the ones that we need. But yeah, let's do this. Oh, I just completely destroyed the whole thing. Never mind. One sec. Fill -78. I'm just gonna put two minuses there, it just makes things easier. I don't have to switch now. -41 and then 106 and then 84, I believe it says 84. And then here we've got minus. I've done it the wrong way around. One second, guys. -78 and then -41, 106 and 63. 63, and then we want obviously grass. There we go. It looks like it's all filled. A couple bits here and there that aren't, but I'll just sort them out once I grabbed it. There we go. And then this overhang will probably have to be sorted out eventually, but it is what it is. Leave it for now. Get rid of that. Get rid of all this. Just basically get rid of all the unnecessary, like the trees that are in my way. Even though these ones aren't really in my way, but they might be, you never know. Break that. Break all of the little random bits. There we go. We'll leave them little stubs and stuff. Might add a few more stubs because they look kind of look a bit cool. Because it actually looks like someone's come around and felled the entire area. Oh, that one went. It's fine. But yeah, now what we'll do is we're going to do... Get this all down to one level. 127, 128, so 61. Oh wait, actually, I might be able to... Alright, look, yeah, there we go. So we can just get that one. So 61. Oh, it's not going to save actually, one sec. 61, 128, 52. 61, 128, 52. 61, 128, 52, 61, 128, 52. I believe it was, don't quote me. And I was gonna do that bit as well. And if I do that, will it save? No, it will not. I'm gonna have to write it all down. Second, guys, sorry. So what did I say? It was minus 61, 128. Oh, I did said 52. It would have been wrong anyway. Minus 61, 128, and then 50. If this was on keyboard and mouse, it'd be easier. But I'm playing on bloody controller, so it is what it is. And then we want it to get to, is it here that it goes? Yeah, so here and then down like there. So 107, so 62. So literally 62, 107. We'll just do 107 and then 92. It's the same as that. It saves me from writing something. Do that. I've just 1 sec. Oh, I keep doing the same thing. What is? Oh my god, I'm not doing good. So we need 61, 128, 50, then 61, 107, 92. Excuse me, what? I need 62. Undo. Oh, wrong thing. Slash undo. I think that's a command. Pain. Genuinely just pain. Well, let's do 62 quickly. I hate this. I don't make it. Wait. What was this one? 67. Actually, wait. Nah, I've just realised something. So do the. Where's 61 one? This one here, yeah, and just do air. I've just realised air. Now there's no grass. That nice. Thought this one blew up. Put one there. That, slap that there, slap them. This is gonna look a bit weird because the position it's in and where it is and stuff, but oh well. I don't know, just add like little random bits or something. Like that, and then we'll do this little bit. It's gonna look a bit weird, but I didn't mean to break that one. There. It don't look too bad. Just like a little incove bit, and then now there's we'll just literally copy what it's already like. There we go, and then like that and like that. There we go. Done and dusted. And now it's just this bit. Shouldn't be too hard actually. I've only really got to do like, I've got to do these bits here, like these little corner bits, and then it's just one straight one in it. So we'll do a straight bit first. So it's minus 52. So what we'll do is we'll do slash fill minus 52, and then I think it's 128, 128. Yep, and then just do that, and then what was it? 103. It's 103. Oh my god, I keep doing that. Oh, I keep doing it. Oh, I just kind of started to annoy myself. 103. 103. I believe. Yep. And then we'll come down to. Is it this bit here? Yeah. So minus 54. Oh wait, no, it's 54. This. Never mind. One sec. It's 54, and then it's minus 54 again. Minus 54. 87, 133. 87, 133. 87, 133. Cobble. Stone. There we go. Done and dusted. It's that part done, and then it literally just be these. There's another bit. Oh my god, for God's sake. So then it's 59, 1, 2. What is the same one? It's just 59 instead. So we'll do. So that's just 59, and then that'll be 59 as well, I think. Error. It'll be 58. Right? Yeah. Keep doing that. Just literally 58, and then finally 58. I put 558, what the hell? 58, there we go. Oh, I did air. Cobble. I'm kind of annoying myself now. Cobble Stoney. "21, can you do something for me?" That song's weird, man. I can't even lie. It's actually like kind of freaky. Kind of slaps all at the same time. So it is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Now it's just this this straight bit here, which will be minus 47. I'm getting, yeah, minus 47. We're just doing minus 47, 127, 149. So minus. Wait, we'll just do slash. Alhamdulillah, fill. Minus 47, 127, and then I can't remember the other number. 149. 149. No, wait, what? Oh no, it's 127 space that, and then that, yeah. And then we come to this bit, which will be the exact same first number, so minus 47. The y is the only thing that's going to be different, really, I think. So 87, 175, 87, 175, 87, 175, 87, 175, 87, 175. I'm sorry for like the repetitiveness and stuff, guys. I'm just trying to like remember this stuff and like get it done and dusted. So this wall can be done hopefully today, and then next time we can move on to maybe a couple of houses or building a district here or something like that, or like maybe even start on the other wall. No, I'm joking. I'll do that for a while. After this one, we can wait a while for the next wall. That wall over there is going to be the big one. I want one over here. That literally reaches from there to there. So that's going to be a big one. This one over here will be either smaller or the same size, I reckon. But that one's going to be huge. Because look at the distance it's got to cover. I might even just have to do like a wall here. From this bit here, I have a massive tower that goes up, leading to a tower over there from the wall with a gate there and stuff. And then down here I have like a bridge, and then the connection to the wall, which will make it even worse. It'll make it even bigger. Not worse. It might look even nicer, but it'll look bigger. Alright, let me just have a drink, guys, 'cause I'm feeling a bit sick. Not gonna lie to you. I've got a really bad ulcer on my tongue. That's really badly stinging, and it's literally right at the top. So every time I speak, it like slices off my teeth. It's just really irritating, and I'm also feeling a bit sick. Don't know why, but I've just been feeling sick recently. That's gonna be 127 again, so I don't have to change that. It's just minus 43, 149. Minus 43, and then the other one will be the same as well. Minus 43, minus 43, like that, and that should, yeah, sorted. And now it's just these little, like, middle bits that we need to sort out. The gate will go about there, I reckon. We gotta sort all these bits out. There we go, and then I think it goes like this. And then, could you literally just do this? That'd make it faster. And then there's one here. Yep, and then it's 4 in a row. Get this all the way down. Where is it? There it is there. There we go. And then like that, all across there. Put that in there. All of them there, and then this one there. Right now it's just looking like a giant cobble wall, but eventually it'll look a bit nicer when we start adding a bit of detail and stuff to it. What has happened? Bang, like that, and then we'll add that one there, and then I think it's literally one there. And then that's done and dusted. 1 second, guys. Let's actually make it daytime because it's a bit dark. There we go. But yeah, that's that part done. This is a big wall, you know. It's big. It isn't no small little wall. Even though this isn't as big as, let's say, like some of Grian's build, yeah. Even though it's not as big, it makes you sort of like respect what they've done a lot more, because it's like they actually put time into some of that stuff, you know. This has probably took me to build this wall in total since I started building yesterday, 2 days ago I think it was. Yesterday, by the way, guys. I'm sorry if I don't think I did stream the day before, I think. But yeah, sorry I didn't do this a stream yesterday. I wasn't feeling too well, and this morning I haven't been feeling too well either. I just thought I have to get at least one out. But yeah, so it took me in total probably about 3 hours well, for this wall, yeah, probably about 2 to 3, because I did quite a bit off cam. I expanded the wall out a lot off cam and did all these little bits, and for some reason that took me like 30-45 minutes, because I actually wanted to like get a decent design. That took me about 30 minutes to do over there. Then I added the little path, so in total that took me about 30-45. But other than that, it was all sweet. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get these in. Welcome to anyone who's just joined. Let's get this all the way up. No one can stop me. I'm all the way up. And now it's just this bit. These bits are gonna be the longer bits right here. And then that'll be the wall done, except for these bits that we'll have to add across the whole thing. But that shouldn't be too bad. They don't tend to be too hard, them bits. Them bits tend to be pretty easy. It's just, the only thing that took me a while before was getting these corner bits looking okay. They look okay now. They don't look amazing, but they look okay. But it's alright. It's better than nothing, innit? So to try and get this built in. These bits here are going to take a while because this is a much bigger drop than them other ones were. I'm going to have to do like this. There we go. Get all of that done, come on. It's a very large wall. It's probably one of the bigger walls I've ever done, but at the same time that house over there is probably one of the bigger houses I've ever done. So, or at least like actually tried finishing. Most of the things that I do that are big, I end up getting like halfway through and then get burnt out because I spend too much time. And I just hate doing it. That's my issue. I think I've said it in another stream as well. I do things that like are massive and then I get burnt out and don't actually want to play anymore. And it just puts me off playing the game. It's a bit annoying because I do enjoy playing things like Minecraft. That's why a lot of my series are put on hold every so often. Like the I series, I think I said this in the other day's stream as well. They're not gone, they're just sort of on the back burner for a second because I'm trying to like keep my interest levels in things. So I don't want to be playing games that aren't interested, that I don't like, because obviously it's just, it makes a worse experience for everyone. Not like literally not only me, but for everyone like watching and stuff. It makes a worse experience. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of doing Minecraft now. It's just sort of like a buffer thing, like just relax for a while, do a couple like chill streams, and then I'll get back on the things like Mount & Blade and Warzone. But plan is, yeah, my plan was to basically do weekends, so like do most of my stuff weekends, because obviously college work gets in the way of me doing it weekdays, and that's like a major issue for me. Trying to balance all that out because I've got loads of assignment work, but yeah, trying to get that balance is a bit annoying, but yeah, so weekends are the best time. But then weekends, my family end up going out, or like I end up being ill because I've been up all night doing coursework. It gets a bit annoying sometimes, man, trying to balance everything out. But it is what it is. I'll try. I do try to get a couple streams out. Ideal world, I'd be sat at home doing streams all day because this is genuinely what I enjoy. I genuinely enjoy making streams. Even though I might not sound it, that's more so because I feel a bit sick right now and I'm a bit out of it. Well, maybe some chicken wings and they were a little bit greasy, so a bit of hair. Feeling a bit sick right now. But yeah, let's get this wall finished. It's the main goal right now, getting this finished, and then tomorrow we can move on to maybe more fun things possibly. I don't know. Depends on what we build. I reckon we stay away from too much cobblestone for a while though, because I've seen too much cobblestone over the last like 3-4 days. Pretty sure it's just straight up this one. Yes, it is. Yeah, there we go. And then now there's just this side. Oh, it don't take long, but it feels like it takes long. And then this bit's a bit of a smaller piece, so this should be alright. And also there's less to go down on. Yeah, this should be good. Alhamdulillah. Sorry about that. Completely missed the wall. Completely missed it. Then I placed one block and then flopped. There we go. That's like my #1 building technique nowadays. Just fall and hold. I call it the fold. It wasn't even a funny joke and I laughed at it. That's how you know that's how you know I'm sad. Let's get these done. All the way down, there we go. That's a noise it makes, and it's actually kind of satisfying. Watch my video get copyright claimed because that somehow resembles like the Super Mario theme tune or something. In some preposterous way, they try and make it out. It's happened to me a couple times where I've hummed a tune, but it's like nothing like something, and then I've been copyright claimed for something like Pop Smoke. It's daft sometimes, man. Nah, Pop Smoke's music slap though, man. Is that UMG thing on YouTube's annoying though? The one that all the artists assigned to, basically they just abuse their power on a different level. Literally, you don't even have to have a song in your thing, and they're still trying to claim for some reason. It's stupid. I got claimed once for a Eminem song that literally it said like a word. You couldn't even hear the tune properly. It said like a word, and then apparently I'm horrible and need to get copyright claims because I'm plagiarizing and that. Like it's daft, man. It's anything for money nowadays. People don't care for like logic. It's just where can I get money? How can I get money? Fast, fast, fast. Don't get me wrong, money's good and all, but I'm happy now, and I don't really. Well, I've got a decent bit, but nothing like special. But I'm happy. I'm happy where I am. I've got an okay amount, but nothing like Andrew Tate style, like stupid, like 300 mil and that. That's mad. Respect though, if people who make that like off their own backs, I respect them differently, man. But yeah. Oh, I missed it. There we go. Missed it again. All the way down. Oh, actually, wait, that bit's... No, it's already done. It just tripped me out a little bit there. But yeah, say what you want about people like Andrew Tate, yeah, but... Yo, they got themselves to a place where they're comfortable and happy, man. You gotta respect it. Hate him or love him, you gotta respect him for what he's done. Guy's basically made it so him and his children and his grandchildren don't have to work. And the thing is, yeah, it don't matter what he says. Whether you hate what he says or love what he says, yeah, the thing is freedom of speech, man. And when they cancelled him off everything, this is my thoughts on this whole situation. When they cancelled him off everything, that was them sort of saying freedom of speech is dead. You're not allowed to speak your mind anymore, which is stupid because freedom of speech is needed. You need people to like speak what different views and stuff. There's no point everyone speaking the same because then we'd all be bloody robots. There'd be no point in it. But yeah, finish this wall off anyway. Just give me a second, guys. Let me shut my bedroom door. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I don't feel well. My stomach's actually turning. Oh, I missed it again. I want to finish this wall off at least, and then the worst comes to worst, I just do the thingy bit, the bit at the top, the little archer whole wall things. I'll just do that off camera, but I just need to get this bit done, and then I'll be done. I'll be sorted, and then I reckon I'll see how I'm feeling when this wall's done. If I'm still feeling like crap, I might end the stream off there, and then do a bit of work off camera between now and hopefully tomorrow's stream. I wasn't in college today because I didn't feel well, but I'll probably be in tomorrow. So, but hopefully I can still get a stream out. I have an assignment due Friday, but I've got majority of it done, so that's all right. So as long as I can finish that up in class, because I'll probably do it in class tomorrow, because that's what I do. I tend to do most of my stuff in class because I like to have my home time as chill time or stream time. But yeah, so probably try to get all that done in class, or as much as I can. And then obviously if I get to like Wednesday, Thursday, and I've still got loads and loads to do, then there'll probably be like 2 or 3 days where I don't stream because it's due Friday. But there'll probably be like two highest max 2, I reckon. It might be 1, but 1 or 2 days that I don't stream, and then after that I should be back to trying to stream as much as I can, because then I don't think I have assignments then for a while. I've just got exams in like January that I have to worry a bit about. Actually, I might have a couple assignments due, but I'll worry about them as they come. Let's throw these down, get the pattern in. So it's literally there. We'll do the wall section by section basically. So we'll start off with this side. That was wrong. Oh yeah, you know what was mad recently. Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. Honestly, I had a feeling Alex Pereira would have beat him in the 5th round. I didn't bet on it because I was like, I don't really bet it's haram obviously, but yeah, I had a feeling. Don't get me wrong, I love Israel Adesanya. Yeah, I think one of the greatest of all time and everything. But the way he got knocked out was mad. Just give me a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, so I kind of foresaw it. I was hoping he'd win. Obviously, he'd avenge his 3 losses, but is what it is. I reckon he'll come back and win. That Kamaru Usman though, all it takes is one little hook or one little kick to the head, and then it's just lights out in it. So that's what they sign up for though. But now the thing is, Alex has to be careful because now Izzy has nothing to lose. Israel's got literally nothing to lose. He's already lost the belt, so he's got nothing else to lose. He might as well just go in there and give it his all and just throw whatever he wants, try and knock him out in the 1st round or something. Because then even if he gets knocked out, he's already lost the belt. He's lost nothing else. Maybe he's lost like his title contention for a little while, but he'll get it back eventually. He's proved time and time again he's probably the best in that division. But just have to see where everything goes and stuff. Oh, and you know what movie I watched recently? Completely different topic, but I watched what's the name of it? Molajat the other day. Yo, honestly, if you want to see a good movie, watch that. It's an Asian movie, but there are subtitles. If you go to, I think they do different showings. So I think they do subtitle showings and the English subtitle showings, and then they do no subtitle showings. Go to if you don't speak like Punjabi or anything, obviously go to well, if you don't speak Punjabi, Hindi or Urdu, because some of the words are pretty similar, you probably catch on to what they're saying. But if you don't speak that, then go to one of the subtitle ones. But honestly, I highly recommend that movie. It's a sick movie. It's one of my favorite movies of this year. But yeah, let's get all of this in. And what's mad is it literally took them 3 years to film, and it's like the most expensive Pakistani movie to ever be made, which is pretty sick. But yeah, there we go. We got that bit done. Planning on adding a little bit more detail to these walls, and obviously I'm gonna add lights soon as well. But for now, we'll just stick to getting this sort of stuff in, the basics on. The decorations won't be too much. It'll just be adding like little top bits like that up there. I might not even do that. I'm not 100% yet. We're gonna have to see how I feel when we actually start finishing this bit up. But yeah, as you can see, guys, I feel slightly okay enough to do this. How long is this bit? This bit's actually not that long, to be honest. I think the longest part of this wall, like in a straight row, is this bit. Actually, no, looking at it, is that bit. Yeah, it is that bit there. Maybe that bit, but not. No, actually, because that bit does curve. This bit doesn't. This is literally just. Actually, no, it does curve. That's trippy, that, because from a distance here, it doesn't look like it curves. It's probably better to see it from this side, wouldn't it? No, I'd say it's probably. Oh no, it's that one. Yeah, it's that one. This one's the longest. I haven't even finished this part of the wall. Oh my god. Luckily, there's not much. It's not too high up, so it's pretty easy just to go down and do this. To go down on the wall, if you know what I mean. Straight down like that. There we go. Down we go. There we go. And then I think does it do this? It might. Yeah, there we go. We'll just finish it off like this. Biggest issue over here is gonna be snow, I think. But once we get all lanterns and like lights and stuff in, it should melt. It should melt faster than it actually forms, or at least it'll melt pretty fast anyway. Which shouldn't actually be too bad. Like, it's not really gonna affect anything. I love how the trees are in this in the recent updates. How they go white now, the leaves. I think that's really cool. In the snow when they go white, it is pretty sick. Let's finish this part off. One thing I do hate though still about like that annoys me a bit about the game though still. You have these like look so like around this tree for example, it's snowing over it, but only 4 of the leaves are actually white. The rest of the tree isn't, because there's like a weird bit of rain on top of it. It's strange, but look, and then there's like, if you actually look, I don't like that bit where, because if you stand in the snow, wait, why's the rain there? Look, if you stand in the snow, it still rains, but look, it looks like there's snow all over there. But once you come in the rain, it just looks like there's rain over there and like barely any snow. This is, and then look, like, so let's say here, so you stop seeing snow fully about here. Yeah, that's where you stop seeing full snow fully. So here you'd expect there to be like little bits of snow around, and then as you got closer, you expect it to sort of spread out a little bit. Because look, it's still pretty heavy here. Obviously, maybe not as heavy as it is here, but still. But yeah, that's like my only. It's only like little tiny issues, like environmental ones, but it is what it is. It's obviously something you can get over and get past, but it's just, it'd be nice if it was like that. I need to make sure there's no bits that have grass and stuff showing, because I like to keep it so it looks like the actual stone is in the actual ground. I think that bit's definitely fine. More so this bit, that might be a bit iffy. Oh, actually no, it's not. Not too shy. Check this bit as well, just in case. Should be alright. Nope, look, that's why I wanted to check it, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I like them things to be perfect. That's the bit of filled in down there. But yeah, so we're just going to finish off that bit of the wall, and then it should be done and dusted, all sort of ruined, and all of that. We'll come out like 2 like that. Hopefully we get something there. If not, we'll just make it look like it's a there's a block there to hold it. There we go. Oh no, broke the wrong bit. There we go. So it's like that. Do, 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 do. There we go, and then straight across with all these. Sorted. That's that bit done, and then this bit, these bits are a bit annoying sometimes, but it is what it is. So it's literally just like that, and then we'll have, I might just bring these down a bit. Yeah, bring these bits down. I'm gonna have to do that on all the other ones as well now though. Bring that down just a little bit. I could even probably just slip in. Can you fall from that? That's the question. No, you actually can. You know what? I actually don't mind that. I'm gonna have to add that into all of them now though. So it's gonna be like that, and then it's gonna be one there. No, and then that's them again. So yeah. So it'll be like that. There we go. Yeah. So we'll I reckon I'm gonna change how these ones over here are then. These bits here. Yeah. Break that bit. Put that down. That bit and put that down. Exact same on the other side. Break that and put that one there down. Where's the next ones? The next ones are over here somewhere. Yeah, there they are. Break that one, put that down. That one, put that down. There we go. So yeah, so now the wall is the exact same the whole way along basically. I don't have. So you've either fell or you've literally crawled up this entire thing, which props to you either way. It died though, so it's gone now. Don't have to worry about Mr. Spider Boy. Building all of these bits. Get all of this sorted. There we go. There we go. Darian Harris, and then this bit will be that. Too far, that. It'll be one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, this one there, this one there. So I'm basically just trying to get a little bit ahead of it so I can literally just go around and place the higher bits, and then I'll be alright and done and dusted. Oh, I keep doing that, I'm not even looking at that block. If anything, I should probably be breaking the slab in front of it. But yeah, I've been having this weird like controller drift. If it happens again, I'll show you, but it probably won't happen because I'm streaming and this game loves to like do things like when I'm off stream and then prove me wrong when I actually speak about it on stream. But it's fine. Let's do that, and then bring it across. This is obviously going to go like that and that. There we go, and then that'll go there, 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 and then there. That failed miserably towards the end. Other than that, this should be the other side. Just have to copy it on the other side, and then we're done and dusted, really. And that's the like base layout of the wall sorted. We don't have to like worry about that. There we go. All along, do the same thing. Don't know why that placed. It's not placing fast enough. Let's do this. Get them all in place. Bang, bang, bang. And then here it's obviously going to be 2 up, 1 out, 1 up, 2 up, 1 out, 1 up, and then connect it. This is like this, and this. Alright, 2 up. I kind of like lost it there. I was like, wait, what's wrong with that? And then I realised it's nothing wrong with it. It's the exact same as how everything else is, but well, no, the exact same as the other ones that I like it. But I'm just being a bit slow because I'm tired and sick. Probably shouldn't even be going in college tomorrow, but I need to try and like semi keep my attendance decent. What? Why have I placed on? Oh my god. I annoy myself sometimes, I'll be completely honest. Place all of them, get it all in at once. I don't know why that one placed upside down, I wasn't even looking at that bit. I wasn't even looking low enough for it to place upside down, but okay game, okay. This bit, come around there, then there. That bit goes there, then there, and then this will go there. This will come across. This bit again will come across to there. This will go across there. No, it'd come down. I don't know, this bit's throwing me off. No, it'd go across like normal, yeah. And this bit, straight across. There we go. That's the wall. Done and dusted. Well, the main structure of it and everything's done and dusted. I'll probably do that in like decorating and stuff in between streams, but what I wanted, and also like lighting on the walls, probably sort that out in between streams, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this gateway. Because of the slant there, it might be a bit of an issue. So I might end up doing it like this side here. I'm kind of thinking here actually, but it's these mountains that are throwing me off a bit that I don't really like here. Yeah, we'll do it here. You know what, we'll do like right here. Should have big enough space. We'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do like 9 wide. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's obviously going to be a pretty big gate, but well, the gate's probably not actually going to be that big. The gate will probably end up actually being about there, honestly. actually. I'm gonna do like there. And how many up do I want to go? We'll go like... Yeah, we'll go 5 up. Well, no, it won't be 5 up, but it'll be like... Do it like that. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll have stairs in between like that. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll fill the rest in with cobble, I reckon. I might... one sec, let me get the cobble in first, see how it looks, and then we'll decide what we want to do. Because I'm looking at the edges, and the edges look very square. Oh, actually, no, I kind of like that. How would it look like this, though? How would it look like this? Or would it look like too slim? Oh no, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah, we're gonna keep it like that. Let's put these in like this. Do it like that. And then we'll have it come through to there. Break all this out. Break it out like that, and then this bit will come across like that. There. There we go. So that bit's done. No, actually, it needs to come out one more, doesn't it? Yeah, it needs to come out one more as well. Bang, bang, and then it goes like that. There, there, there. Oh wait, what? No. That's wrong. I've just not pulled this bit out properly. It goes there, and then fill all them in, and then this comes across. Like that, and then these are the same, or not. Apparently not. Nope, apparently not. Nope, it's just gonna be difficult. We're a pain in the backside, as per usual with this game. And stairs, the stairs are annoying sometimes. Yep, I don't understand how that happens. There we go, yeah, I kind of like that actually. I do actually quite like that. But what we'll do now is, this is where it's going to be a bit annoying because of the mountains and stuff. We're going to actually want a wall. Comes out, it's not going to be a very thick wall, albeit, so actually it might not be that bad. Do like that much. And then we'll have like a little tower. Then it'll go back to a wall. The wall will obviously lead to another gate, because we'll have a double gate system. Yeah, so we'll have like 2 gates, a double gate system. So it'll be gate, then gate, then gate. Just for extra added protection for the people of Craftlandia, I don't know. Dragonopolis? No, that just sounds weird. That just sounds proper cringy. I'll decide a name one day. It'll probably end up going like like 40 episodes without a name or something. Tends to be my style. Leave it till you need it. Good way to live life though. That's a good way to save money. You don't buy something new till you need it, unless obviously you're a millionaire and you just buy what you want. But yeah, let's pull this up a bit. It's obviously gonna have to come up a decent amount. We're gonna want it like, I'd say, yeah, that much, and then towers will be taller than the actual thing, so the tower will actually end up coming up like significant amount more, so it has a bit more like view over the land and stuff, like that, and then like that, all the way up like that, and then it's basically gonna be the same on the other side. So how many does that come out? 2. Well, 1, and then it's the wall, back one in it, yeah. So 1, and it's the tower frame, like that. And then like that, and then it just shoots in. Shoots in, then shoots back out. Like that, there we go. We go up and away. like this, and then these will obviously come up the same as the other wall, the other part of the wall, this bit. So like that much. There we go. All the way like that, and then yeah. In other news, really sad news actually, Anthony Rumble Johnson died like yesterday. I believe it was yesterday. Was it? Or was it a couple of days? Yesterday or the day before? But yeah, he passed away sadly from. Oh, and I'm gonna have to remember what the name of the thing is. What the name of the disease is? Lympho. It's pretty much a form of cancer from what I've heard and from how people describe it. It's a treatable form of cancer, something that isn't always an issue but can be. But yeah, sadly he died. He was a really good UFC fighter. He was a really good UFC fighter. Fought some of the best guys going like ever in like his divisions. And his power was different, man. That guy could hit. From the fight, when I used to watch him fight, you didn't know whether he was gonna like not whether. Well, it was you'd think it would unlikely for him to lose because of how good his punching power was, and 9 times out of 10 it was. He used to knock people out pretty good. But yeah, it's sad, man. The good people keep dying left, right, and centre. It's the only bad thing about life nowadays. Good people die, the bad live. But then at the same time, the bad can't even be described as bad anymore because people deem everything that isn't their view as bad. So that's a pretty big issue as well. If someone has a conflicting opinion to you, then nowadays it's considered bad by other people. You can't. This is what I was saying about Andrew Tate though as well. Back into Andrew Tate, freedom of speech. A few people didn't agree with what he was saying, so then cancel culture. I just find it a bit daft, that's the issue. People nowadays can't even speak their minds freely. They've got to like sort of listen to everything they get told and then just shut their mouths when they're told. It's a bit daft. Not even a bit, it's extremely daft. The thing is, yes, some of Andrew Tate's views were a bit like, I can see why people wouldn't like them. A few of them. Don't get me wrong, all of them had some truth behind them, at least some. They weren't all like, it's not like he just pulled them out of nowhere. A lot of them had genuine truth to them, but because his views conflicted other people and what other people wanted, then they're trying to get him, kick him off everything, man. It's daft. It's scary as well because it's like, is that what happens to people who speak out nowadays? You know what I mean? But then no one sees that as an issue. No one will see that as an issue until it's something like. Obviously, I've got nothing against like gays. I'm not homophobic. I've got nothing against transgenders, nothing like that. But my issue with today's society is everyone's got an issue when, let's say, it's a straight guy talking. And obviously, I'm gonna have people coming at me for this because this is just how it is. Everyone, people just want to argue. But let's say a straight guy nowadays. Don't matter race, doesn't matter religion, doesn't matter anything. A straight guy nowadays goes out and says something like Andrew Tate said, yeah. Then let's say this is a scenario that happened pretty close to mine not long ago actually. A guy basically, so what had happened was a guy went to Gay Village, which is like a place in Manchester, and he went there with his wife for like a night out or whatever. And what essentially happened was a gay man came over and basically called his wife a slag. Obviously, that's just how he speaks, but the guy took it as like disrespect to his wife, which I see where he's coming from. Don't get me wrong, I do see where he's coming from. Because obviously, he's just trying to look after his wife, innit? So, he saw that as disrespect to his wife, which most men would. And then he got booted out, it is what it is. You get booted out, oh well. But then people go at him about it and like try and go for him about it, like, oh, you hit a gay person, you're homophobic, that sort of thing. It always gets turned into homophobia. He didn't know he was gay. You know what I mean? Like, just looking at someone, you can't tell, oh yeah, they're gay. Even if you see a guy in the street wearing makeup, you can't say, oh yeah, he's definitely gay, because a lot of the time there are just men who just wear makeup and aren't actually gay. There are quite a few, so you can't really make that assumption. So then, obviously, he got labelled as homophobic for some reason, even though he genuinely had no idea. So this is my issue but then let's say, because this was another story that happened, a gay guy actually hit a man in the face near mine, and he got away with it because basically he started saying that the guy was homophobic, even though there's a video showing that he wasn't. He was being very respectful to the person. He was just like, I was just asking you to turn your music down. It was some stupid dispute about like music or something. So he's like, I was just asking you to turn the music down. And there's full video of it. I don't think it was online. It was shared on Snapchat. But yeah, so that was getting shared about, and then basically that guy got labelled as homophobic, all because he went outside and basically said no. Yeah, the guy who basically was asking the other guy to stop blasting the music got labelled as homophobic just because he basically went outside and said, look, can you turn the music down please? And it was because his children were trying to sleep, and there's a full video of when he went out and everything. He went outside and he literally, the only words that he said was, hi mate, can you turn your music down a little bit, because my children are trying to sleep inside. And the guy just starts flipping out, going, oh, why are you being homophobic, you're being homophobic, it's horrible. And obviously that's not all like people in the gay community and stuff. I get that that's not all of them, but it's a set few. But then that other guy ended up getting trialed and stuff, even though he ended up getting hit by the gay lad. The gay lad hit him, and the straight guy ended up getting trialed for it, even though you can see on the video he didn't actually like do anything threatening or anything. It was literally just him asking him to turn the music down, and the other guy started getting very aggressive. And then the guy who asked for the music to be turned down got trialed for homophobia, and that just threw me off a bit. I was like, what? So then, because obviously the thing is, yeah, I've got gay friends and everything, yeah, and a lot of them think the same as me in terms of this. The way like it is, if you're gonna go out and blast your music, and around a neighborhood as well, quite a quiet neighborhood, because I've been around that neighborhood a few times. It's very quiet. It's like a lot of old people and families and stuff. If you're gonna go around there and blast your music, it doesn't matter whether you're gay, straight, transsexual, bisexual. It doesn't matter. If someone then comes out and asks you nicely to turn your stuff down, they shouldn't then be like, you shouldn't then get aggressive towards them, hit them, and then for some reason they be tried for homophobia. Because why are they getting tried for homophobia when all they asked was for you to turn your music down because their children are trying to sleep? That's like my issue nowadays. It's getting a bit scary for. I get obviously, like, LGBT community, they've done a lot to get where they are. Like, obviously, quite a couple of years ago, it was obviously they couldn't even get married legally. So I get that it's hard coming from where they came from, and I get they've probably been through quite a lot. A lot of them have probably been through quite a lot in terms of homophobia and people like trying to abuse them and stuff in the street for it. But there's a difference between the people who genuinely want to go out and do that to let's say gay people, and the people who don't care what you actually are. They don't care whether you're gay, straight, or whatever. They just want to live their life and get on with it without any problem. And then they're getting tried because they got hit by someone. But then it's hard to get into, yeah, because everyone then takes it all political and they're like, oh, your views are wrong, you're being homophobic. So it's hard to word things because of the way media and the world say, like, change it, and like not even change it, they take things out of context, because obviously everyone has their own interpretations of different things. So of course, there's going to be at least one person who takes anything out of context. That's the issue with speaking online nowadays. Literally anything can be taken out of context. I could say something like, I could say something pro-gay, yeah. So like, I agreeing with gay, like the LGBT community, and someone could somehow come along and interpret that I'm actually being homophobic because I said I stuttered in between this word and this word. It's that's an issue with human interpretation. And then also how big the internet can get in terms of people just literally go mental and like scream it down the internet, and then the internet just it blows up everywhere and everyone finds out about it, and then it can ruin people's like lives and stuff. Obviously, don't get me wrong, I do get there are quite a few like homophobic people in the world still, which I don't agree with it. It is bad. You do you, you know what I mean? I'm one of them, mate. If you do me, you do you. I don't really mind. Just you get on with your life, I'll get on with mine. It's one of them. I don't really care. But I'm one of them in terms of. So obviously I'm not a father yet. I'm still 18. But if I was a father, I don't care whether I see a straight couple in the street kissing, like not making out and stuff, or a gay couple. Either way, I'd sort of be like trying to shield my kids from it, whether you're straight or gay. I don't care, because obviously I want to keep my kids away from that sort of stuff, because my kids will be brought up in a Muslim household. So I want my kids away from that sort of stuff. So then it's scary about the fact that if let's say, because I know there's this massive thing, there's been this weird thing recently where people have been going to like parks and stuff in England to do weird things. So it's scary thinking if I was to take my kid out and then I said anything to anyone about that, and then turn around and be like, "Oh, you're being homophobic," because that gets turned around quite a bit into that. Just give me a quick second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Completely forgot what I was saying as well. But yeah, one thing I'm scared of when I do eventually have kids, whether if I go up to like a couple and I say like, because obviously I'm a white man, so it's like it's odds stacked up against me. If I could say anything that I say could be taken out. Obviously, I might say things genuinely accidentally or out of context, but a lot of things that I say can get taken out of context, or a lot of my actions, or they can be made out that way. But that's the same with anyone really. But yeah, so like, I'd be terrified of going. Let's say there's a couple doing that on like the field in front of my house, and I've taken my kids out for a walk. If there's two people doing that, I'd be terrified of walking over and going, "Hi, can you stop doing that? There's children on the field." In case they turned around and made it to do with something like, "Oh, you're only saying it to us because we're two men doing it," or something like that. And although I wouldn't, I'd say it to literally a guy and a girl doing it. I don't care. It's the fear of like I don't want to go down that road and then me end up getting going to prison or anything, or getting tried, or it escalating into violence and stuff because of that. Because another thing with England and stuff nowadays. England especially. Obviously, I don't live in America, so I can't really speak for America or like France or Germany or whatever. But the UK nowadays is bad because you have people pulling knives out every 5 seconds. So it's like when I was younger, yeah, it was mostly fist fights, and it like you mostly had like scraps in the street. So you'd do like, yeah, come 1v1 me after fifth period or whatever you want to do. Nowadays, nowadays it's literally, oh yeah, I'll shank you on the bus. Oh, I'll shank you here. I'll shank. It's bad, man. The world's gone screwed up, man. In so many different ways. It's just gone, and it's horrible to see, man. Because obviously I want to have a family eventually, but I don't want to bring them up in a world like this. That's the that's the like one big issue I have. I don't want to bring. That's why I kind of want to like make money. That's why I love like YouTube and stuff, because it gives people another option. Because obviously I've got social anxiety. You could probably see it in my Twitch like things when I stutter and stuff, or when I'm talking to people. I get a bit uncomfortable when people are commenting. But the thing is, I love doing Twitch, and it has helped quite a bit with my anxiety. And I struggle with things like going out and talking, or going and getting a job, and that's why I want to try and push to do Twitch and YouTube, because it gives me sort of that little like outlet and that little relief to also sort of get my stuff, like get make money while also doing what I love, and also trying to entertain people, because that's what I want to do in the long run. But yeah, so because of that, obviously I struggle to get a job. I've completely lost where I was going with this, but yeah, let me try and recatch where what I was trying to say. Uh, oh, I've completely lost it. Basically, what was my point? I've I've gone off on a tangent. I can't even remember my point. Yeah. So because obviously of that, I struggle like going out, finding a job, talk to people, interviews, that sort of stuff. Yeah. So because of that, I want to make my money Twitch way, because then at least I can sort of like it's a bit of a I can get my content out, have fun, enjoy my time, make hopefully friends, help with my anxiety, and then make some money at the same time. And I can move myself and my family, my girlfriend, all of that. I can move everyone out of like Manchester, because Manchester. I love Manchester. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love it to bits. I love my city, but it's bad nowadays. It's knife crime and stuff's getting worse and worse, and I don't want my kids growing up in that sort of thing where they're like drug dealing and stuff. I don't want that for my children. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just want to eventually get out of Manchester, and then I can when that's the thing though. I wanna do that, and I wanna like get quite a few followers and followers on Twitch, subscribes on YouTube, make some money from it, and then I just literally drop out of college and do Twitch full time. But it's just about waiting and giving it time to actually take off before I do anything. And obviously that's why I've been trying to stay to like streaming as much as possible and like stuff like that, because I genuinely want to get there. My goal is to like be up there with like the more famous YouTubers and stuff, and like actually do like fun things like meet and greets and stuff. I think that'd be well sick, but just about getting there, innit? Just that's the hardest bit. The hardest bit is actually getting there, but once I've got it, I've got it. So I just need to like keep pushing for a while to try and make sure I can get it. Let's do. We'll have like 2 layers of this, so it'll be like that, and then in there. But yeah, get these up, and then everything will be done and do stead. I do really like this cobbled deep slate though. I do think it's a really nice block. It is one of my favourite blocks right now. I will say that. I'd definitely use it as like replacements for cobble here and there. There's certain things I don't think I could use it for a replacement for cobble as, but there's quite a few that I could, to be honest. There's just certain things that cobble looks a lot better in, and then there's certain things that I think this looks a hell of a lot better in. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. I think that kind of looks pretty sick. There we go. There we go. That's looking it's looking pretty good. And then I think I'll do a dirt path to this. Sorry if you can hear anything in the background, guys. My family are like, I don't even know what they're doing. They're being strange. But yeah, let's get this done and dusted. Get all this in. But yeah, that other tower, I'm probably gonna decorate that off stream. I'll probably also decorate this little courtyard thing off stream as well, because I want it to have like boxes or something around that I can like, just something that I can have there. Like I'm losing my train of thought, but like I don't know why I keep saying like. It's annoying me now. I've lost my train of thought. Keeps happening to me, man. It's getting annoying. But I want to have like storage boxes, supply box, that sort of thing. I want to have that all there, like all in this little courtyard bit. So like I'll put things here, I'll put things up there. I'll probably have like add like little rooms connecting to these little like tower little things I'm doing here. These little, so like these little these bits here where I'm making these like little room sort of things here with this. I'll probably add a few rooms of my own. Is there a, sorry, there, we'll go put these in the middle like that, but that'll actually be stair. That'll be like that. That'll be like. Another thing I don't want in this year is like if I go have kids, I don't want them fearing going outside. Thing is with me, I don't fear going outside. I don't fear people. Mine's more I can't really socialize properly. That's my issue. My issue is to do with socializing. I can't really socialize very good. But I don't want my kids being like scared of people and stuff. And like my kids are gonna be raised to like if someone messes with you, smack them. That's how it's gonna be. If my son comes home one day and goes, "This kid's been bullying me," I'm gonna be like, "What do you have to do?" And then when he goes, "Oh, I don't know," I'll be like, "Go smack his face." And if my son's like, "Oh no, Dad, I don't want to get in trouble," I'll be like, "Well, it's never gonna stop, is it?" Because that's the issue nowadays. People nowadays don't stop until well you sort it out yourself, and the only way really to sort it out yourself is by fighting them. And I want my sons to be honourable, like 1v1 and stuff. Obviously, if it comes to a street fight, that's people start jumping in, people start jumping in. You get some people to back it, but I want my kids to be sort of like honourable in that respect. I don't want them going out being little thugs like jumping people just because he apparently said this, because that's a big thing about beef nowadays. You know, a big thing about beef nowadays is like he said, she said, but I wasn't actually there. I just heard it from John down the road. You know what I mean? It's so you'll have one guy come and tell you that, oh yeah, he called your mum this, and then you'll have one who comes and goes, oh no, he called your mum this as well, and then adds and adds and adds and adds, and then you end up getting vexed. Then you go and well, quote unquote, retaliate against someone for something they either did or didn't do, but you don't know whether they did or didn't. And that's like the big thing about it. You don't know. They might have. Obviously, you go jump them and they did. Then fair play. They did what they did. Like it is what it is. But then you have a lot of like people who go around going, oh, yeah, he said this, she said that, just because they want to see people fight, because they've got nothing better in their days, so they decide, oh yeah, let's go start beef with random, let's go have people start random beef, or let's go and start beef ourselves with random people. It's daft nowadays, man. Kids go out and like just start beef for the fun of it nowadays. It's the annoying thing. That's not right. But yeah, I'm just basically using this video as like a little like talking thing to talk about a few things like issues that are on my mind and stuff. That's what I want to build my Twitch community around. Though people talk to each other and sort of like helping each other out and building with each other, growing with each other, that sort of thing. I don't want my like obviously I hope everything goes well on Twitch and YouTube for me and stuff, but I don't want it to be like it goes well in terms of, oh yeah, I get it because I'm horrible to random people, stuff like that. I want it to be like a constructive community where everyone's sort of nice to each other, everyone gets sort of, well, obviously everyone won't ever get on because that's just life, isn't it? But I want it to be sort of like people are comfortable talking about how they think, what they think, their ideas, their opinions, and make it easier for people to sort of convey themselves instead of like them being scared of like speaking about something because they don't want it to be labelled as like transphobic. Obviously, if it's transphobic, then I'll say, oh, I'll get it removed from the comments because that's how it is. But if it's not, but certain people like perceive it as that, obviously I want to be that sort. I want to be that guy who like is a bit of a speaking point for that. So I'll an advocate for like freedom of speech, for example. A bit like Andrew Tate, but without some of the views. Because obviously I get that's why a lot of people actually don't like him, is because some of his views. But then at the same time, most of his views ain't even bad. That's my issue with a lot of people regarding Andrew Tate. A lot of his issues, a lot of his, the things he says aren't that bad. It's just people taking it the wrong way. That's like one of my big things when it comes to Andrew Tate, is people interpreting things that he said the wrong way, or people taking snippets of like a little clip, because he said it before, where people take, because that's the thing with TikTok nowadays. You can't trust things that you watch. Because you go on there and you watch not even like a 50-second video or whatever, 15-second video of him saying, oh yeah, I don't know, like women should cook clean, do this, that, and the other. But the thing is, you haven't seen the full video, so maybe he didn't say that. This is what people need to think about nowadays. A lot of people are just very quick to anger nowadays, and very quick to like cancel him, for example. A lot of people are very quick to that nowadays. Instead of like actually going back, seeing what he said. Obviously, if that's what he said, then that's what he said. But you need to see the situation and understand where he's coming from and what he's doing. People need to think a bit more. Because obviously he said a lot of the things he doesn't actually believe, and a lot of the things he says, like, you can see are jokes. Like, in the situation he laughs and stuff about it because he just makes jokes, so you can't really criticize a guy for jokes. But obviously there's some things that he says yes he believes, like for example a man should protect a woman. I believe that as well. I believe that obviously a man doesn't own a woman, but I believe that he needs to protect her, and to do so sometimes there is a point where you have to be like, look, you're not like that thing that he said about his wife, like let's say his girlfriend saying, oh, she wants to go to the worst part of town at this time of night. Like, obviously if you think that's a bad idea, then you should have the sort of, I'll phrase it differently to how he said, because I think he said authority. You shouldn't have the authority to do it, because that just sounds like a bit controlling. It's you should have the respect from her to where she's like, oh right, maybe, yeah, maybe he's right, maybe that isn't a smart idea, sort of thing. You should have that sort of respect, sort of thing. Maybe not authority over it, but more like respect. You should both have respect for each other. That's the thing about relationships. You need respect for each other. If you're with a girl that you don't respect, and everything she says is going to annoy you, and then if she picks up on that, then she won't respect you, and then everything you say will start annoying her, and then neither of you will listen to each other, and that's where relationships die. So obviously you need that bit of respect on both behalves. That's where mine and Andrew Tate sort of looks on it sort of differ, in terms of, well, yeah, I believe it's to do with respect instead of authority. I believe you should have your wife, girlfriend, whatever, should respect what you say enough to be like, to think about it and genuinely consider what you're saying. But I think the same should be said the other way around. Like, let's say your girlfriend goes to you, oh, I don't want you going to this club because all the girls there are so and so, they do this, they do that. Then you should sort of sit there and be like, okay, maybe she don't want me to go, maybe I'll sit this one out, or maybe I'll just spend the night in or whatever. Obviously, if she's doing it constantly, like about everything, then it's the same concept as if you were doing it about everything, though. So it's like, you can't really. It depends on what you're doing as well. Because obviously, if you're going, no, you can't go anywhere ever, then you can't get upset if she says that to you. But let's say it's like, she's the only one telling you, so you're like, yeah, do what you want, go where you want, do this, do that. Then and then she's like, no, you're not allowed to go nowhere. Then obviously, but that's the same with men. Like, if the man's like that towards the woman, then yeah, the woman should be a bit like, oh, maybe this isn't the guy for me. It's all about like individual preferences and stuff, though, isn't it? Like, some people, there are women who like to be told what to do. There are men who like to be told what to do. There are women who like to be in control. There are men who like to be in control. It's just all about what you want and what you like and stuff. That's what I say about it, like, it's the human mind, because we all have our own, like, we're all different and we all want different things and we all like different things. It can be an issue sometimes in terms of relationships, because obviously you'll be different to how your girlfriend is, and your girlfriend will be different to how you are, and all stuff like that. That's not a bad thing, so to say. Obviously it's a good thing because everyone's different. There's different views, there's different points. But then linking him back into freedom of speech, then them different points shouldn't be silenced. Like Andrew Tate, yes, you might have not liked what he said. Yes, you might have not liked him. I don't know why. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. Some of the things he says, yes, you may not like, but he shouldn't have been cancelled for what he was saying. It's my strong belief that he should not have been cancelled for what he was saying, because that's freedom of speech. That's what he believes. If that's what he wants to believe, let him. It is what it is. If that's what he genuinely believes, that's what he wants to believe, let him do it, man. Because then it's the same concept. Because that's the thing about, okay, so he's not allowed to do that, but then if he turned around and said, I don't know, you're not allowed to go, I don't know. So let's say, oh, he has to be banned from Twitter because he's not allowed to say that he wants his wife to stay at home. Then that's like turning around and saying, I'm trying to think of an example. My mind's just gone. Trying to think of one that isn't going to be labelled as controversial and like have people come at me and stuff about it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to figure out one that's not going to annoy people. Because obviously I go to the obvious one and be like, oh, you can't say that. You can't be gay, sort of thing. But then everyone would be like, oh, but why are you bringing that in, or whatever you want to say. But so I'm trying to sort of keep it to something else, like a bit less controversial. I can't think of one really. My brain's had a bit of a malfunction, but yeah, essentially, he should be allowed to say what everyone's saying, because the thing is, the things he's saying are not harmful. A lot of people think the same as him. And the thing is, in a world where everyone's saying they're so progressive and saying they're so like forward thinking, he should be allowed to. If you're so forward thinking, then he should be allowed to say what he wants to say. You know what I mean? The only time you should ever stop someone from speaking is if you genuinely fear what they're saying. You can't fear what he's saying because he's just saying things that were believed like 20 years ago. No, well, not 20 years ago, about 40, 50 years ago. So in a way, that's not scary. Don't get me wrong. Some of the things might be scary to some people, but then they're not. It's if they're scary to everyone. So let's say someone like, I don't really want to say their names because they're not very nice. They're not nice people. So really bad people, yeah. Let's say really, really bad people who are into like child stuff and weird things. Them. That sort of thing, I agree with them not being able to speak. I agree that they should not have a single say ever. But just because he said he wants his woman to stay at home quickly, that's just what he prefers. That doesn't mean, oh yeah, every woman has to be with him and has to do exactly what he says. If a woman's up for that, they'll go to him. If they're not, they have the choice to leave. It's not like he's forcing women to sit there and be like, oh yeah, you have no choice, you have to do exactly what I say when I say. He's not forcing anyone. It's up to the woman what she wants to do. If she wants to stay with him, then that's her choice. But he can't be slated because of his beliefs. You know what I mean? That's like, it's like slating someone because of their religion. He just believes in that. That's just what he believes in. You can't be angry at a guy because of something he believes in. That's the issue with today's society, though. They label certain people as controversial and certain people as racist and then certain people as homophobic just because they either said something as, like, let's say a joke, for example, because nowadays you can't really make any jokes, like any dark jokes. Dark humor is basically being cancelled itself. But like a little tiny thing that you say that you might not even mean, yeah, you could literally just say it as like, I don't know, as a conversation starter, or you could say it as, I don't know, just something to yeah, basically convo starter, to start a conversation or something. Could be taken in offence, and then someone could just turn it and be like, yeah, look, he's completely homophobic. Or she's completely racist because she thinks that da 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 da. Insert whatever here, you know what I mean? People, that, when freedom of speech dies, then our freedom dies. That's the thing. You have all the people who are like, oh, we're better off without hateful speech. A lot of the speech that people deem as hateful nowadays aren't hateful. It's just people's preferences, but because they conflict your own beliefs and your own desires and your own looks and stuff, and what you want, then you deem it as like racist or homophobic or sexist or whatever, or misogynist. Andrew Tate labelled him misogynist because he had a different outlook to, let's say, I don't know, I'm just gonna think of a random famous person, Ben Affleck. I don't know why he came to mind, but you know what I mean. It's an issue. It's an issue that needs to be sorted, because if freedom of speech dies, we're all screwed, man. Honestly, come on. Everyone has to see it as well. It doesn't matter what like religion, what race, what your sexual preference is. It doesn't matter. Once freedom of speech dies, none of us are truly free. None of us are gonna have a say in anything. life is going to be a hell of a lot worse in that case. Because at the end of the day, you might think, oh yeah, his speech is hateful, their speech is good, their speech is bad, da 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 da. Who are you to say what's good and what's bad? I get, yes, you may have your idea of what's good and what's bad, but that's completely different to, let's say, what my idea of what's good and what's bad is. So you can't deem something as good or bad for the entire world just because it either conflicts with your thoughts or you just disagree with it. At the end of the day, if someone believes something, let them believe it. Like, look, and even the stuff that you've all done where you've tried to cancel Andrew Tate, if you genuinely wanted to cancel Andrew Tate, why did you do it that way? Because that was daft, because obviously he's getting more views for it now. He's won. If you genuinely wanted to get rid of him, then you've let him win. You failed. You failed at your mission. Whatever you set out to accomplish, you failed. There was no point in what you did. You might as well have left him. It's not like he was going out and forcing women, dragging women into his house and forcing them to do what he wanted. He was just conveying his opinions and what he likes and his preferences. It's like his preferences for a woman are they stay at home, cook, clean. Although that might conflict or contradict what you believe, he should be allowed to live believe that and be allowed to do that. And if there's a woman who genuinely wants to, they should be allowed to do it with him without being scrutinized as being brainwashed or anything. But you know what? We're gonna leave it as that, guys. I'm gonna jump off because it's getting a bit late. That's what the wall looks like now. I'm gonna finish decorating the inside of that. Maybe add a few things to the sides of the walls, maybe inside, and then. Yep, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, share, follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. I will see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye for now, guys.